Hello, Nintendo fans. My name is Mario Master. How are we doing today? And so on top of taking this apart, but we'll explain what this is in a few seconds. We're gonna be talking about something, okay? But right now, we're gonna get right into it. So I don't have any work gloves on. I don't think I'm really gonna need work gloves, but to be safe, you probably should. I want you guys to be safe. So, what we're talking about today is something that I have and is majorly considered a disease. ADHD. Now, ADHD is many different things. And it's not always one specific thing for one specific person. For me, specifically, I can have something that I personally like to call an ADHD outbreak. But first, what is ADHD? Well, I actually really don't know. I think it's like hyper active something dumb. I actually don't know. Now, again, I'm not trying to make fun of anyone who has ADHD. I have ADHD. It's not like, a disease or anything, and you should never look at. You never should look at it like that. Oops. Bless me. But yeah. Now, ADHD, many people have. A lot of my friends have ADHD along with other things. But I was diagnosed with ADHD at a very young age, and I had to take meds for it. I don't know what the name of the meds were or anything like that. But I had I had to take meds for it. And these meds that I got, at least, were essentially it was essentially like a caffeine pill. That's what I got given for a very long period in my life. Gina, lay down. Lay down. I was taking them. Really didn't start taking them until middle school. I did take them in elementary school, although not a lot. It was a very high dosage because at the time I couldn't really control my ADHD. Very, very, very basic motherboard here. Like super basic motherboard. But I had a severe case of ADHD. And I couldn't control it a lot. I would have ADHD outbursts, which is in my own words, because this is what I think of it mostly, is a shutdown of the brain. A complete shutdown. And all the energy that gets collected in your body shoots right to your head. I used to get these a lot. I don't get them a lot now. It's very rare for me to actually get these. I usually get them in school. I have gotten them at my house, although super rare. But I have gotten them. Now, there are outbursts of energy where I can't really control what I do a lot. Some people may think I can. Let me tell you, it is very tough to control ADHD. So I would have ADHD outbursts, which would be my brain essentially, again, shutting down entirely, and all my energy being rushed to my brain. And, again, I really couldn't control anything. I had a very tough middle school. You know, my teacher wasn't much help either. My, at least, friggin', 5th and 6th grade teacher. But, I was still taking these meds. And, they weren't the greatest thing in the world because they did two things. They stunted your growth and they stunted your eating. At least the meds that I took. Okay. Maybe not the DVD player. But, yeah, I would have ADHD outbursts. They're not fun. You know, you lose complete track of yourself. No, in all serious talk, I don't think people, and people shouldn't, honestly, you shouldn't treat someone differently because they have something like ADHD, OCD, autism, which is a major one. Like my friend's brother has autism. You know, it's a serious problem. You know, and I eventually could control my ADHD, which a lot of people aren't able to do, but it is possible. You can control your ADHD. It is just very hard to do. And you still can get ADHD outbursts. And even if you try, they are hard to control. Near next to impossible. I have on like one very rare occasion, but they are near next to impossible to control. And but I stopped taking the meds. I ate a whole fuck ton of food. I gained a whole fuck ton of weight. When I was in middle school, I was a scrawny boy. I weighed around 90 pounds. My arm was probably smaller than my palm. Like, that was like the width of my arm. It was tiny. Like, not to say my arm is tiny now, but I can't, like, only right there can I, fit my middle finger and my thumb around my entire hand, But I was tiny. I was the smallest in my family. My sister was the same height as my mom. My mom is 5'7", I'm pretty sure. My dad is 6'2". When I hit my growth spurt, although I did grow to 6'0", and now I am a giant. But anywho, I feel like people with a disability don't get enough credit. We are here, we know, or I know, what it means to not have friends, what it means to not be liked in school, what it means to be thrown on the curb and just been good luck. I know what that means. I know how that feels. I don't have that many friends. I'm not very liked in school, I don't think, but people know who I am. And it's not because of this YouTube channel. It's because I did make friends somehow, but I feel like it distracts from the fact that I feel like people with ADHD as a whole don't get, enough respect as they should. And I feel like if you have ADHD or OCD or any kind of the disability, I would love to know. Not because I want to make, content on it. It's because I want to know. I love making friends, with people who know what it's like. It's tough, and it can be tough. Being not really discriminated against, but being outcasted. To be not known by anyone and only loved by those who are closest to you. And it's a very sad thing. And I feel like it doesn't get as much attention as it should. And this is a very serious problem. But if you feel like you aren't heard, you feel like you don't know how to express your feelings or your heart or anything like that, please let me know. I will do whatever I can as a YouTuber and as a friend, because I want to look out for this community. I want to look out for people who either don't have access to a YouTube channel like I do, or just don't have the guts to say, hey, we exist, and I feel like it doesn't get tackled enough. So if you have anything to say, or you want to be, heard. You want your story to be told. Let me know in the comments and I will tell your story, because you aren't alone. We aren't alone. ADHD should not be treated as a disability. But on that note, and on this very serious topic, I say thank everybody so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, leave your stories if you want them to be told in the comments below. Thank you, and have a good night.